But I'm going to introduce myself, and then just quickly we'll kind of go right to left. And you can introduce yourself, tell us where you live, and who your sponsor is, and why you decided to join 31. All right. So I'll go ahead and start. My name is Brandy Black, and I live in Marietta, Georgia. And I've been with 31 almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years in December. So I've been with 31 a long time. They were a baby company when I first started. And I am an executive director. So if you're on this call, then you are somewhere in my lineage. Some of you, I am your director, and some of you, I'm just your upper level leader. But I'm here to support and train you, work with your director and your sponsor to make sure that you're getting all the support and tools you need to make sure that you get your business off into a great start. I started my business because I was looking to earn some extra money. My boys were little at the time, and I was looking to earn some extra money so I could afford a housekeeper. I wanted somebody to come in and clean my house so that I could free up more time to be with my kids and not be the stressed out mommy. And so 10 years later, my boys are now 16 and 12, and I still work my 31 business for those same choices that I started 10 years ago. Back then, it was the choice of whether or not I wanted to clean my house or I wanted to get someone else to do that. And now it's really about big choices, like, you know, the choice of my kids getting to go to private school instead of public school when public school was no longer working for them. The choice of, you know, where we want to vacation, what kind of car we want to drive, where we want to shop. 31 just allows our family to have those kinds of choices that we would not have otherwise. So I feel super blessed to be a part of 31 for almost 10 years. So let's start with Lynn. We're going right to left. Introduce yourself. Tell us where you live, who your sponsor is, and why you joined 31.
Hey, I'm Lynn Henderson. I live in Hoboken, Georgia, which is between Waycross and Brunswick. Very small. My sponsor is Cheryl Kelly. Yeah, I love Cheryl.
We do too.
For quite some time. I did sell 31 in the past and just kind of had some stuff going on, you know, with my work office job. So I had dropped out. And things are changing in my life. And it's just I wanted to get back into 31 and for various reasons to get out and meet people and maybe earn some extra income.
Awesome. Welcome. We're so excited to have you.
I'm sorry.
All right. Do you want to share next or do you want to unmute? I'll give her just a second. Are you unmuting? I can't tell. She looks a little frozen. All right. We'll skip to Elizabeth. If you want to share who you are, where you are, and who your sponsor is and why you joined.
Sure. I'm Elizabeth Johnson. Amanda Otts is who I joined under. I love Miss Amanda.
Me too.
And I am in North Georgia.
Okay.
I recently, earlier in the year, went through a divorce. And I've always shopped from Amanda. But then after doing going through that and moving and everything, I thought, I'm going to do this for me.
Awesome.
So,
awesome. We're so excited to have you.
Thank you.
All right, Miss Leslie, you want to share where you are, who you joined under, and what you want to get out of your 31 business?
Okay, if I know how to do this correctly.
You're good.
So, do I hit my face or?
Yep, we see your face.
Okay. My name is Leslie Elrod. I live in Dalton, Georgia. I'm under Amanda. I'm so excited about doing it. I'm running through a little bit of issues too. I'm kind of talking funny right now because I actually had a molder removed earlier this morning. So my mouth is still numb. They gave me extra Novocaine because they knew that I was super chicken. So just that. And I'm just super excited and stoked. I had done other different companies, so to speak. And with that done, I know that 31 is like awesome. And so far, I've just had so full of joy and just love all the comedy and fun with the girls.
Right. Awesome. All right. So I see a 603 number. I don't know who that is. But if you want to share, you can unmute yourself. It may be Stephanie. She just texted me and told me she was going to take a break for just a second, but she'll hop back on. And Sharon, do you want to hop on and share?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, yes, ma'am, we can.
Okay, hello everybody. Nice to meet you. I'm Sharon Wilshire. My direct upline is Karen Lewis. That's my twin sister, and she works for branding. I live in Arlington, Texas. That's sort of the DFW area. I've been buying 31 for 6 years, as long as Karen has been a consultant. And Karen has invited me several times to be a consultant. But last year, my why was I had a credit card debt, and Karen said, "Hey, why don't you really consider it as a business to make some money to help pay off my credit card debt?" And so I've started since November of last year, and that has helped a lot. And so I'm not there yet, but I'm going to get there. And then not too long ago, my wife changed. I don't know if any of y'all live in Texas, but our property taxes went up in Texas. So it was like a shocker for me. And I'm like, okay, I really need to accelerate my business. And I love, now I see how I can grow my own business and make the money I need to make. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm constantly trying to grow my, I guess, clientele, if you will, to get more people interested in the product.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so we just had Miss Joy hop on. So Joy, I would love for you to share who you are, where you are, who you joined under, and why you joined 31.
Okay, so hopefully you can hear me.
We can.
Okay. So I am. What? Oh, I forgot what I'm supposed to say now.
It's okay. Who you are, where you live.
Okay. So I'm Joy, and I live in the Mississippi Gulf Coast area, and I joined to just have bill money, I guess you could say, and extra spending money. Maybe take a weekend trip or something like that.
Awesome. And who did you join under?
Oh, I joined under Rachel Martin.
Okay, awesome. All right. So we are super excited to have all of you. And how many of you by raise it? Well, we'll circle back to that. I get like all beside myself. I actually made a slideshow just to keep myself on track because I get so excited. So I'm going to share my screen here in just a second. And that way it'll help me kind of stay on track for, because like I said, I'm like a kid in a candy store when I start talking about 31. So I always have to help myself stay on track. So I did a little slideshow. So basically, this is kind of our new consultant welcome call, and just a way for us to kind of get to know each other, learn about your why. You can learn about me, and we can kind of just go over a little bit of the basics. I'm so honored that Stacy Pruitt put together our new consultant group, and she has done a phenomenal job at really kind of pulling that off. And so I'm just beyond grateful to her. And I really feel like you guys already know each other, which I love. I think that's such a great thing that you guys are building that new consultant community just right off the bat. So a little bit about me and my team. So of course, I am an executive director with 31. So I am one of the top 100 consultants in the entire company. And I've been with 31, like I said, almost 10 years. And in that time, I have built quite a company. I have about 700 consultants in my lineage, and that consists of six directors under me. And then I have one director, and then I have one director who has a director. But this is our lineage. So a lot of you are going to be, I'm going to be your director, but you may see a face on here that you might recognize. So our leadership team consists of Robin Ochoa Costa, which I think, Joy, that is your director, right? Because you're under Rachel. Gretchen Kemp, Camille Dent, Lisa Harvey, Shelly Cox, which Lynn, Shelly Cox is your director, Teresa Patel, and Angie Fishbach. Okay, so the rest of you, if I didn't say, then I'm your director. But we all work as a leadership team, and that's one of the things that hopefully you've already gotten from 31 is that we are better together. And so we definitely peer partner with each other, support each other. So sometimes I'm going to be doing trainings. Sometimes some of these lovely ladies are going to be doing trainings. And I can promise you that we all work so seamlessly together that, you know, it's really like hearing from the same person. But we all work so well together. So if you hear of Robin doing a training call or Teresa doing a training call or Camille or Lisa or Shelly, I can promise you that it's something that we've collaborated on as a team. And so we are going to continue to support you in your new consultant journey, and we're going to alternate so that you kind of hear different stories and different strategies because we all run our businesses very differently. So I wanted to introduce our team to you really quickly. There's a blank slide. So I also wanted to take a second and just show you how many new consultants we've had join our team since June, July, and August so far. So Jocelyn, Leslie, Ginger, Jennifer, Delphine, Della, Michelle, Penny, Cora, Chelsea, Lori, April, Kaylee, Hazel, Brittany, Adele, Cindy are all new consultants who joined under my team. So the first column is them. The second column is where they live. So some of those places may look familiar. And then the third column is who they signed up under. We also have all my other teams, Shelly Cox and Team SOAR, Far From Normal, which is Gretchen Kemp, Bags of Blessings, which is Camille Dent, and the Blessed Beauties under Teresa. Welcomed Lynn, Leanne, Kimberly, Donna, Amanda, Maria, Caroline, Kathy, Aries, and Laura. And then Team AIM under Robin Ochoa Costa and Angie Fishbach welcomed Crystal, Chrissy, Sydney, Danella, Jacqueline, Kayla, Courtney, Christine, Kylie, and Diane. So you can see that we have had a great influx of new consultants into our lineage just over the last couple months. So one of the things that we really love to do at 31 is celebrate. So there's 3 things we love to do. We love to celebrate, we love to encourage, and we love to reward our consultants. So the first thing we're going to do is celebrate those consultants who submitted their first party, okay? And so we had 3 ladies who submitted their first party, and that is April Wilbanks, Jocelyn Nash, and Kylie Toozing all submitted a party already. So we're super excited for them. And then these are our ladies who what we call stomped their 0, okay? So you're going to see this over and over every month. And we encourage our girls to get out there and earn a paycheck, okay? So by stomping your 0, that means that you submitted sales for that month. I do an incentive in my team that if you stomp it by the 15th, your name goes into a drawing to win some fun little goodie boxes. But we want to celebrate the new consultants who stomped their 0s in July. Jocelyn Nash, Michelle Nichols, Penny Wetterer, April Wilbanks, and Diane Manguson. And then the ladies who've already stomped their goose egg in August are Michelle Nichols and Lori Tanner. So they've already ensured that they're going to get a paycheck on August the 25th. So you're going to see lots of us talking about that, and it really is about getting you encouraged to get out there, submit yourselves early, because what you submit from the 1st to the 15th, you're paid on the 25th, and then what you submit the 16th to the end of the month, you're paid on the 10th. And we want to make sure that everybody's getting a paycheck every time payday rolls around, right? So we want to make sure that we're celebrating that. All right, so hopefully, let's do a little raise of hands if you have already attended the new consultant welcome webinar. Okay, all right. If you have not, don't worry, all right? They're every Tuesday at 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. And I would encourage you to take the time and to, even if you can't watch it live, but maybe those times don't work for you, you can go ahead and register, and then you can watch the recording, okay? So, because at 31, we want to make sure that you're running your business your way, and so you can work and watch that recording whenever you want to, all right? But you do have to register for it, and it is a great way for you to kind of get an overview of the 31 story, kind of who we are, what we stand for. It's a great place to start thinking about your why, what you're working on in your business, what you hope to accomplish. Learn about commissions, And really that's about how you're going to get paid and when you're going to get paid. And it says Start Swell, but we've switched our new consultant incentive over to Wishes. So that's a great place for you to learn about that great Wishes program. You're going to learn about what products, what tools, you're going to learn how to launch your business, and you're also going to learn about resources and training, okay? So that is a really great investment of time that if you haven't already signed up for and watched, I would encourage you to do that. So if you've watched it, does somebody want to share like one big aha they got out of the new consultant webinar? Okay, I won't put you on the spot. But I am going to encourage you to do that, okay? So one of the things that we talked about was our leadership team. And if you're on this call, then you are in my what we call lineage, okay? So I like to say it this way. If I'm your director, I'm your mama, okay? I'm your mom, and you are my little chickadee, and I'm going to make sure that you have everything you need to grow big and strong in your business, okay? If you have a director between me and you, so maybe like, and I keep looking over to the side because your picture is there, and I forget my camera's in the middle. If you're maybe Lynn or Joy, and there's a director between me and you, I'm your grandma, okay? I'm your grandma, and I'm going to make sure that your director is making sure that you have all the tools you need to grow big and strong in your business, okay? So that's kind of the easiest way to think about it. So I'm either your mama, your grandma, and then sometimes I'm even your great-grandma, but I don't think I have any great-grandkids on the call today. So, but we all work together, just like a family, to make sure that you are supported and you have all the resources you need. Does that make sense? Does that kind of help the little family line? So if you're in my lineage, we like to call ourselves the Beauties and Beyond, okay? Because my team name is Black's Beauties. And if you're not directly, if I'm not your mama, then you are in my beyond, right? And so we all work together. And our team has come up with 3 core values that we feel like best describe who we are and who we want to become in our 31 business. So a lot of times you're going to hear us talk about these 3 core values. But we are a group of we are a group of authentic, fun-loving, and hard-working consultants who have a passion for serving others by offering this business to others and providing purposeful products to help our customers stay on trend and organized at home or on the go, okay? And that is our mission statement. That is who we identify with as a team. We are hardworking, authentic, and absolutely fun-loving consultants, okay? So you're going to hear about that. And again, that's just kind of we voted, and that's what everyone voted as our core values. So the other thing we're going to touch on really quick is your why, okay? And it's why you started this business, okay? And sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming to think about, well, I don't know why Amanda asked me or Rachel asked me or Karen's been asking me, and I finally just gave in and said, okay, I'll do it, right? And sometimes that happens, and that's okay, all right? And that kind of will get you through a few months in the business. But I'm going to encourage you to really think about why you started and what you're hoping to accomplish in your 31 business. Now, when we poll most consultants, we know there's 3 main factors that encourage people to sell, to come into the business. They either want money, products, or they want the sisterhood, okay? And you know, really, we could go through, you know, hundreds and thousands of consultants, and it's either going to be money, product, or sisterhood, okay? And so if it's money that is your why, and you're like, well, I want the money, that was my why, right? I wanted $300 a month so that I could hire a housekeeper so that I could enjoy my days playing with my children and not cleaning up stinky boy bathrooms, okay? And but that wasn't enough for me to say that I wanted just money, right? I had to set a quantitative amount that I wanted to earn. And I wanted to earn $300, okay? $300 would let me get a housekeeper and give me some fun money so that while my house was getting cleaned, I could actually take my kids somewhere and do something fun with them, okay? So I knew quickly that my goal was $300, all right? If money is your motivator, I'm going to encourage you to figure out what kind of money? Is it $100? Is it $500? Is it $1,000? What kind of money are you wanting to earn, and what are you going to use that money for? Okay, so we're going to do kind of a little exercise here, and I'm gonna get you to kind of close your eyes, and I want you to think about that money, right? That money and what you would do with it. Okay, so let's say that your vision is I want to go on a weekend getaway with my husband. I think I heard someone say that. I think that was Joy. And I want you to really think about, where would you go? What would it smell like? How would it feel to be on that weekend getaway? Right? I want that to stir that emotion of what it would be like to be away for the weekend. And I want you to kind of think about that. I know Sharon shared, to pay taxes, for taxes. I want you to think, Sharon, what would that feel like when the bill comes in, you write a check, and you mail it? How does that feel? I want you to really get tied to that emotional part of why you're doing this. Because let me tell you that this business is not easy. So if whoever signed you up said, come in, it's easy, it's going to be fun, it's going to be easy, it's not always going to be easy. There's going to be easy times and easy months, and there's going to be hard times. But if you stay true to why you started, then you'll never walk away. Okay? And it's just important that, and it's going to change, right? Your why is going to change. And of course, now my why isn't just, a housekeeper. I have a housekeeper, right? My why grew to this big thing of, putting my kids in private school. And so, it's going to change and more. But I want you to find that emotional connection to why you started, okay? Because that will drive you when the money won't, okay? I always say I don't love money, but I love all the things money does, right? I love that money provides choices for my family. I'm so passionate about that, right? So to me, it's not about the amount of money I make. It's about what that money does for my family, and that is an emotional driver for me. So if you join because you just love the products and you want it all, then I want you to think about how it would feel to go open your bedroom door and have all the purses in there, right? And just get to pick any purse you want to any day. And you got them for free. Like, your husband can't even say anything anymore because you didn't pay for them, right? I want you to think about what that feels like. What would it feel like to have just get a birthday invitation? You just go to your gift closet, you pull something out of it, and you have a gift right there. You don't have to go to Target or Walmart, right? What would that feel like? Or maybe it's the sisterhood that you joined. Maybe you're looking for just a connection with someone outside of your family, right? Sharon, I get Karen and Sharon confused. Sharon can tell you this is a sisterhood of people who genuinely love and care and support each other, right? So how would it feel to have a girls' night out with your 31 sisters, or attend a Celebrate and Connect meeting, or get to go to conference, right? How would that feel? So while the why is a big thing, and sometimes it's the feelsy that a lot of people don't like, it's so important, because when the times are great, they're great. And when it's hard, you have to know why you're doing what you're doing, right? You have to know. Otherwise, it's kind of like, I would say it's like getting in the car and going on a road trip, right? You fill it up with gas, you pack all the kids in there, and you just start driving. But you don't know where you're headed. Like, you can have a great time. You can see amazing things. You can meet wonderful people. But how will you ever know when you get to celebrate your destination if you don't know where you're going, right? So you have to know, all right? So hopefully, you guys can tell, I love that part. It's such an important piece of the puzzle, is knowing why you started. All right. So now it's going to be part of your homework is figuring out your why. And I would encourage you to, if you're crafty and you love, I'm a visual person, create a vision board, right? if you're not crafty, get on Pinterest and make a why Pinterest board, and just start throwing things in there that that you're like, you know what? If I could, I would. If money wasn't an object, right? I would do that, and really start visualizing what it would feel like. Okay, visualize what it would feel like to achieve that vision board. Hang it on your desk. Take a picture of it on your phone as your screensaver. Put it in the dashboard of your car. I used to have a luggage tag on my bag that I took to all my parties that had my why written on it. You know, so that when I got in the car and my kids had given me fits all day and I burnt dinner and, you know, had to run in my pantyhose or whatever, and I got in the car and I was like, why am I doing this? That was why, right? It was right there screaming at me. You're doing this because this is your why, right? Okay. All right. So, and share your why with me or your sponsor or your director. We want to know, right? Because we want to help you reach whatever that is. If it's $100 so that you can take your kids to, you know, buy a season pass to the amusement park, we want to know that because we want to celebrate you when you are able to achieve that, okay? Your why doesn't have to be $1 million, right? We want to celebrate wherever you are and whatever your goal is, and we want to help you get there, whatever you decide there is, okay? One thing I love about 31 is it's not about me. It's about you. It's about her, and so we want to make sure that we're supporting you to get to where you want to be in the business. All right, so now we're going to get to the work part. All right, so I've given, this is a little homework slide that is going to, and I'm going to post it for you guys so you can kind of go through, but I wanted to break the business down into 10 quick steps, okay? Because you probably feel like that you're drinking from a fire hose, okay? How many of you feel like I am on information overload and I don't even know where to start? Like, I have heard so many things, I don't even know what to do, all right? So we want to break this down into 10 things to get you started, okay? And when you do the 10, you call me or you email me or you message me and I'll send you 10 more, okay? Because we want to make this simple, we want to make this easy, and we want to make it fun, right? Because if it's not fun, then what's the point, okay? So some of these things you may have already done, some of them you haven't, but we're going to go through them pretty quickly. All right, number 1, go into your back office, all right, which is your My31 website. Does everyone understand the difference between TOT and My31? If you're confused, don't be afraid. Okay. All right. So your back office is your My31 website, right? But it's through the employee only door. Okay. So when you go into your My31.com, then when you type in your password and log in, and you go through the employee only door of your website. Okay. Nobody can get back there but you. Not me, not your sponsor. Nobody can get back behind that employee only door except for you. Okay. But I want you to go in and I want you to personalize your website so that your name appears as you like it. As an example, my website is www.my31.com/Brandy Black. Okay. Right now, yours may be /1234567 right? Your consultant ID number. We want to change that and make sure that it's Leslie Elrod, and my website is my31.com/Leslie Elrod, right?
Right.
Because someone has to hear your name 7 times to remember it, FYI, to remember that. So you want to go in, and if you're curious on how to do that, I can send you the link, the instructions, or it's on 31 Today, okay? But that is big. And you also want to make sure that you update your About Me section of your website, okay? Number 2, visit 31today.com and get familiar with the new consultant tab, okay? 31 Today, here's my joke of the day. It doesn't say 31 every other day. It doesn't say 31 once a week. It says 31 today. And what does that mean, girls? You should check it every day. You're a business owner. You got to check it every day. You check Facebook every day, right? You got to get on there and see what's going on in the 31 world, right? 31 Today is the Facebook of 31, and it only takes about 31 seconds to overview where you are in your business. How much have you sold? How far are you doing in wishes? What are the announcements? What's on back order? It's going to tell you all of that, right? Save it as your screensaver on your computer so that it's the first thing that pops up. You should be on there every single day. All right? The New Consultant tab is in the upper right-hand corner. Click on it, follow it through, right? Don't drink from a fire hose, right? Pour a cup, drink it down, take a break, come back, because you will get overload, all right? You also want to make sure that you're marking your quick start dates on your calendar, okay? They're on your My31 login screen, but you want to know, when can I earn my wishes points? Because you, my friends, have this amazing opportunity to get to earn extra stuff because you are new, okay? And so you want to know, how long do I have to earn these points, and what do I need to do to earn them, all right? So get on there, mark your dates on your calendar so that you know how long you have to earn your points. Again, New Consultant webinar, number 4 on the 10 things. If you haven't done it, do it, all right? It's important to get that baseline about the business. Think about your goals and contact your sponsor director, right? So we gave that the why story, right? So if you know that you want to make $100 a month, then you probably are like, okay, well, I want to make $100 a month. Now what? How do I make $100 a month? All right? Let your sponsor or your director help you figure that out. But here's a quick and easy fact. A $400 party earns you $100 in commission, okay? So if you want to earn $200, you sell $800. If you want to earn $300, you sell $1,200, okay? And on until you get into leadership, and then you earn more, right? So when you get into leadership, you go from 25% to 35%. So then you do work less and make more money. So it's a great perk. But set those goals, and your director and sponsor can help you do that, okay? So if you know that you want to make $100, well, let's say you want to make $250, then you need to do $1,000 in sales. Girls, that's 2 parties. That's about 5 hours of work. Like, seriously? Come on, you do the math. That's pretty good hourly rate, all right? Your director, your sponsor can help you figure out how to do that, how to make sure that you have enough people at the party, right? She can break all that down for you. Use her. All right, number 6, create your list of 62. All right? I like to call this the who do you know list. All right? This is a list of who you know, and it should have about 62 to 100 people on there. All right? I have a really great a really great video that I'm going to post on the New Consultant page called How to Fuel Your Franks. Because we call this list your Franks list, because Frank stands for friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, kid connections, and spouse connections, all right? But if you want to know who you know, watch my Fueling Your Franks video, reach out to your sponsor or director, and we will help you come up with that list if you're struggling. But I will tell you that the average person knows 200 people, okay? That's from a funeral home director. So when someone dies, there's about an average of 200 people show up to the funeral. If you're in sales, which you are, you're not average, okay? So you know a lot of people. So get that list of 62 together, and I'm going to share the video. Make sure that you're on a team page. If you're on my team, make sure you're on Team Brandy Black. If you're not on my team, then make sure you're on your team's Facebook page. All right, that is our big communication tool. All right, take control of your calendar. If you wanted someone to tell you when you're going to work, you would have got a part-time job at Walmart, right? But you wanted flexibility and fun. So get your calendar out, all right? I don't think my calendar's down here. I would show you. Get your calendar out. No, I always say put down all your glass balls, all right? All the things that you don't want to miss. Doctor's appointments, soccer games, date night with your husband, Bible study, working out at the gym, all the things that matter and are important to you, put them on your calendar, okay? Those are first. How many times do you go to work and your boss says, just come to work around everything else you want to do, okay? He never says that. But at 31, we say, no, put all your important things down first, and then schedule your 31 business around that, okay? Because 31 is meant to fit in the cracks of your life, all right? Not even at my level, and I've been here 10 years, and you know I have a huge team. I fit it in the cracks of my life. Okay, I calendar block, I schedule, I know when I'm going to work. You need to do the same. All right, but you're going to need to commit anywhere between 2 to 4 hours minimum a week. So if you're thinking, what do I need to do? If you're looking to grow a business, 2 to 4 hours a week. Okay. Schedule your launch party. That's the other one. So important. Share your new business and excitement with your friends and family. How are they going to know that you're open for business if you don't tell them? Okay. These are going to be clickable links. So when I post all this, you'll be able to click right on it and it'll take you to these videos. All right. And I would say book your launch party in August. New catalog, new product line, new prints. I mean, there's no new business. You guys have the magic potion right now. Do it, right? Just bite the bullet, do it. Reach out to your sponsor, reach out to your director. We will help you. We will show up and if we can, okay? We want you to be successful. So you just have to tell us what you need us to do, and I promise you, we will be there, okay? The next thing is get on the phone and book your first 6 parties, all right? I know that's going to be overwhelming. If you're going to do 1 party a month, maybe you're just in that I want to make $100 thing, then go ahead and book out, right? Go ahead and book it out. Guaranteed you're going to want to make more than $100 when you realize how easy it is. But go ahead, get your calendar set. And here's some words to say. I'm so excited to share, and then share whatever you're excited about 31. And I wanted to give you the first opportunity to support my new business by hosting a party. You can earn our amazing products for free, and we can even host at a restaurant or in your home or even online. My goal is to host whatever in my first 30 days, right? What works best for you? Okay, so easy. I know you're going to say, well, I don't want to say that, and that doesn't count. I promise, if you use this, it will work. Okay, you just have to use it, right? We're just people talking to people. Don't be weird. Okay, don't be weird. Don't be weird. We are selling products that people are going to buy, whether or not they buy it from you or Target. Okay, I'm not selling luxury items. I'm not selling something that people have to save a year for. Women are going to carry a wallet. They're going to have a purse. Their kid's going to need a lunchbox. They're going to need a makeup bag. Their husband's going to need a lunchbox. They're going to need a gift for the teacher. I'm not selling luxury items. I have great products at great price points, and they're quality, and they're affordable, and they're purposeful. Okay? Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Okay? We're just people talking to people. Okay? I had a great little saying, and I can't remember now what it was, but I get on a roll. Okay. There's a Celebrate No tracker in here that you can use, right? Celebrate every time someone says, no, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. It's okay. They're not telling you they don't like you. They're not even telling you they don't like 31. They're probably just saying not now. Most people don't mean no. They mean not now. And a lot of times I'll say, well, are you saying no, like no, not ever? Or do you just mean no, your calendar's really full for now? Oh, no. I mean, call me back in about 3 months and I'll probably be able to do it. Okay, awesome. Well, that becomes a lead and not a no. But even if they say no, that's okay. You mark off the list, move on. Next, right? You're just going down the line. 1 out of every 10 that you talk to will say yes. So you got to talk to a lot of people, okay? So know that. That's the biggest misconception when I talk to consultants. Well, I've asked, everybody says no. Well, how many people have you asked? 5. Well, that's not enough. Gotta ask 10 to get 1. Okay? 1. So once you kind of get your mind around that, like, oh, well, I've only asked 3. I've only asked 8. I am so close to my yes. I am so close to my yes. Because really, it's 1 out of every 10. It's really 1 out of every 7, but I'm not going to say that. 1 out of every 10. You guys are in your circle, your friend circle, so you're like 1 out of every 6 probably. People, you're still in that circle of people that know and love you and want you to be successful. All right, so here's some tips. When thinking about what to say, keep it simple. Open with excitement. In the middle, share why you're offering the opportunity to party with her. And let asking for a date be a non-negotiable, right? It doesn't matter if it's now or next catalog. Okay, but make sure that you're getting them on on the calendar. So any questions about that? It's so simple, you guys. Don't overthink the business. It's so simple. It's really simple. It's about asking enough people, saying the right words, follow up, follow up, follow up. Okay. So here's some quick tips. Telling is not selling, okay? So if you're telling someone about 31, posting it all over your VIP page, that's not selling, okay? So you've got to be sharing, you've got to be engaging, you have to be conversing, building relationships. That's what the business is. We're not looking to just sell stuff to people. We're looking to build quality relationships and be problem solvers and service providers. Selling is asking questions and being a good listener. Selling is a numbers game, 1 out of every 10, 1 out of every 10, 1 out of every 10. To sell more, you have to talk to more people, right? We're just people talking to people, quit being weird, right? It's not weird, okay? So you have to know that to sell more, you have to just talk to more people. All right, so I want you to think big, right? Your mindset has a huge impact on your production. So how do you think about yourself and your new business will have a huge impact, all right? Either you're building yourself up with your words or you're tearing yourself down with your words, okay? And you're going to believe everything you tell yourself. So positive affirmation, positive people, positive environment is going to be key to being successful. And just remember that everything you want is on the other side of fear, right? Most of the time, there's a pain, or there's a pain versus pleasure scenario, right? Where people do things either for pain or to avoid pain or to get pleasure. And do you know that most people will avoid pain more often than they'll seek pleasure, right? So you have to know that everything that you want is on the other side of fear, okay? All right. Download the 31 app. That's another little homework tip. Haven't already done that. We are a mobile company. You can work on the go at the ballpark, in the car line, at work, and lunch, wherever you want to go, in the grocery store. Download your app, okay? Download it. It's in the App Store. It's free. It's amazing, and it will keep track of your business for you. And then we'll leave it with work your hardest, dream your biggest, be your greatest, okay? So one more task, and then I'm going to let you guys go for the night. So I want you to take a pen or a piece of paper, and I want you to write your name. Okay? Just write your name, sign it like you always would. All right? So then I want you to take your pen or pencil, and I want you to put it in the other hand, okay, your non-dominant hand, and I want you to write your name again. Okay. So you know how easy it is to sign your name the first time, right? It's your dominant hand. It's your strength. It's what you've been doing for me, 45 years. Comfortable, right? I could do it just like that. The second is your signature with your non-dominant hand, right? It's not your strength. It's not what you've been doing. You're new, right? You're new. I want you to know that you're in the signing your name with your non-dominant hand stage. Give yourself some grace. Ask for help. Take your time, and eventually you will be able to do it just like you can, with your dominant hand, okay? This is a business. There's a lot of learning, a lot of stuff. So I want you to cut yourself some slack. I know we're so hard on ourselves, especially women, but I want you to know that you're new, and that's okay, and that we are here to support you, right? but you have to keep practicing and trying and practicing and trying, okay? And eventually you'll be an old hat at 31 and it'll be second nature, okay? But it's hard in the beginning and it's a lot, and most people quit right before they succeed, all right? So I just want you to know that we're here to support you and we want you to be successful. So I'm gonna open it up and see if you guys have any questions for me. Anything that's kind of come up, something you want to share, something that's working, that's not working, something that you wish we would do. I'm so open to what you guys need. Yes, Miss Sharon.
Okay, so what does stop sell mean?
I knew you were going to ask me that because I just saw it. And I was going to answer you, and then I was like, hold up, maybe I should go figure that out. Because I think stop sell means when something is no longer available, okay? So it doesn't mean it's not coming back, but it means for right now, there's no inventory, okay? So we don't chase inventory at 31, which means that if we run out of something and we don't have it in the next 6 weeks, our estimated time of arrival, it is not soon enough, we will stop it. Now that means it'll come back at another time. It's not discontinued. Discontinued means it's gone and it's never coming back again. Stop sell means it's gone and it's coming back, but not coming back soon enough to back order it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
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 So we
Because
decided
I
a
was,
long time, several years back, that we were not going to chase inventory, which means, you know, you order it today, we back order it, and it takes 8 weeks for it to come in. That's just stressful on everyone. So we said, nope, if we can't get the inventory in soon, we stop sell it. But it is coming back. It's just not within the time frame that we deem is good enough for our customer to keep paying for it and waiting on it.
Okay, because one of my favorite things I like to talk about is the close to home tray.
Yes.
And that's the one that's stop sale.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you look at the business update, I was trying to get on here and look at it really quick. It should have an estimated day of, okay, well, here it is. Okay, stop sale. Items are placed on stop sale when inventory levels are too low to fulfill orders within 2 weeks. This item is not discontinued and will be available to purchase at a later date. When possible, we will inform you of a stop sale product prior to the stop sale date, giving you plenty of time to submit orders for the particular product. So the close to home tray, its estimated release date, it'll come off of stop sale August the 29th. Okay?
Okay.
So, and if you go into the business update, there's a description of what it means, what stop sale means, what back order means. But that's what it means. 2 weeks is the time limit. So if we can't have it in within 2 weeks, we'll stop sell it because we don't want to hold their money, right? We'll rather than order it when it comes back in.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? Celebrations, successes?
I have one.
Yes.
What if you're running into someone, and I think what had happened is actually I had a spring catalog with me,
Okay.
and I was sharing with someone, and they see something in a spring catalog, which obviously it's now fall, we got new product. Is some of that stuff still available, or do I have to say sorry and kind of steer them to another product?
Some of it is still available on While Supplies Last on your website. There's a little tab that says, I think it says While Supplies Last. Sometimes there's some carryover products there, all right? If it's not, there's a couple options. Either A, I would say, if that particular product is just gone, I would try to find a comparable product that would be comparable. Otherwise, if they just have to have a candy corners, whatever, I would say, you know what? Let me put you on my email list because we have outlet sales, several times a year. And if I can add you to my, to my customer list, then you'll get the email when that outlet sale happens. And I bet you it will be on an outlet sale soon.
Is that what you're using for your fall kickoff? Is that some of the stuff on the outlet sale? Is that what you're going to use as your little gift?
Yeah, I bought some stuff from the outlet sale.
Okay.
Yep, I did. Yeah, and the outlet sales happen last year it was, well, this year we just had one in June and July. And then we typically have one like after Christmas, like Christmas, New Year, to kind of bridge the gap after the holiday season. So I would go ahead and collect their information, say, you know what, let me follow back up with you. Let me see if I can find one, get on there, see if it's in the while supplies last. Here's what I would discourage you from doing. Your instinct is going to be to ask every consultant you know, do they have one, right? And say, oh, do you have a candy corner, blah, blah, blah. Don't do that, okay? Because you're wanting to build a relationship, and while, yes, you want to give her what she's looking for, you also want to get the business from her, right? And so you don't want it to be a one and done. And, you know, so you want to say, like, you know, let me get your information. Let me follow up with you and see if I can get it for you. And I would try to sway her into another product if we don't currently have it. But you're wanting to build a relationship. You don't want to just sell her one thing that you're not going to make any money on and think that she's going to be forever in debt. Unless you want to tie it to, you know, hosting a party, I wouldn't go searching for product for her.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Questions? So what do you guys feel like you need the most help with? Like, what would be, if we were going to do another call next week, or I was going to do a tip on Tuesday, let's say, I'm thinking about just going live on Tuesdays. What do you want to know? Like, where is your biggest hiccup? Because let's be honest, I haven't been a new consultant in 10 years. Is it who you know? Do you feel like you know who you know? You got that list? Or do you need help getting the list?
I'm working on my list. I don't know if anybody else.
What about words to say? Because what happens when you don't know what to say, you don't say anything. How do you guys feel about what I don't even know what to say. Like, would you need help with what to say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too.
Okay.
Like asking the party. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I can definitely put some stuff together. Like I said, I think I'm going to do an every Tuesday something. I can't decide if I'm going to do a tip Tuesday or I don't know. But I want to give you guys what you want. And I think words are probably the biggest obstacle for most, because when you don't know what to say, you don't say anything. And maybe next Tuesday I'll give you guys some good scripts that you can use. Tweak it to make it sound like you, but it needs to be a rinse, wash, repeat kind of situation, right? Super easy, what to say, and how to follow up with those contacts. I think that's probably key is, okay, I texted her and she didn't reply, now what? Right? And so I have a great system for that. So I will come by and put that together for you guys so that you can kind of follow up. Because you know that typically you get a yes on like the 7th contact, right? And it's not, and you can say, it's not, I don't want to be a nuisance. I'm just trying to follow up. Because until you say no, you're still on my list, right? Okay, well, I will do that for sure. I will put together some words for you guys. I'm going to post the 10 things to get you started. When you're done, tag done in it, and I'll post the next 10. Go back and watch the 31 live thing that was recorded tonight. I haven't watched it, but I'm going to go back and watch it probably tomorrow. Make sure that you're watching that because they're going to have some great fall ideas and product things. So, I think it was 12 minutes is what I looked at. Even if you're just putting it on in your car, if you're driving to carpool or to work, I do that a ton. I just listen to things and, for words and verbiage and things like that, but take the time to do that. And if you've not already done a new consultant webinar, I'd encourage you to do that as well. All right? Okay, so congratulations. I'm so excited. I have like goosebumps. So we're going to do this together, and I cannot wait to see how you guys do in your first month of 31. So I'm super excited about it. All right, any other questions?
Brandy.
All right, good night, guys.
Bye. Good night.
Yes, I'm going to record this. It's recorded. I'll post the recording. So if you want to go back, you can.